Welcome back, everyone, to the second episode of the Pop Corner. I'm Carmen Taffy.
And I'm Victoria Watson. We are here to tell you everything that has been going on the last 2 weeks in entertainment news.
Jumping right in with a look at music. The New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival, presented by Shell, has announced its music lineup for 2025. Jazz Fest is an annual celebration of the culture and heritage of New Orleans and Louisiana, alongside unforgettable performances by nationally and internationally renowned guest artists to create one of the world's most diverse music lineup festivals. The event features virtually every style of American music over the course of 8 days at the Fairgrounds Racecourse.
This year's lineup includes Pearl Jam's, Dave Matthews Band, Luke Combs, Lil Wayne and the Roots, Lenny Kravitz, Casey Musgraves, Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, and more. Weekend passes and VIP packages are on sale now. The festival is scheduled for April 24th through May 4th.
And staying with festivals announcements, the headliners for Rolling Loud California 2025 have been announced. A$AP Rocky, Playboy Carti, and Peso Pluma are set to perform at the festival in Inglewood's Hollywood Park. Other artists include Quavo and Bossman D-Lo, among many others.
Organizers say they have scaled back the event from last year. Now it will be just 2 days instead of 3. Rolling Loud California will be held March 15th and 16th, and tickets are now on sale.
So, Victoria, what are you excited for these music award shows? Well, I don't know. What are you excited for?
So for the festivals, I've actually never been to a festival. You know, eventually I do want to go to Jazz Festival in New Orleans, but I don't think I'll be able to this year. But, you know, I never been to a festival. I kind of want to try it, but I'm not sure how I feel about a multi-day experience.
Yes, I'm not big on crowds, and from the video we just watched there, the Jazz Fest is pretty large. I'm not very good on crowds. Like you were mentioning, like concerts, those are okay because you're around a lot of people, but you have a seat. You can sit down if you need to, but they do look really fun. Like Coachella, I would love to go to Coachella.
Right, like I remember in high school I wanted to go to Coachella so bad. I would plan like Coachella inspired outfits, and they were like always the worst because I was like 16. I had scissors and a dream. I don't know what to say.
No, my favorite like things to watch on TikTok during that like when Coachella is happening is like influencers putting together their Coachella outfits, and then I'm like one to judge. I'm like, I don't think you should pair those shirts with those shoes, and then yeah.
Right, and it's like I would go and wear jeans and a t-shirt. Like
no, yeah. And then Rolling Loud, I know they used to do 3 days, but they knocked it down to 2. I've also heard really good things about Rolling Loud. So I mean, I'm one to check out some musical festivals if.
Yeah, well, if you need a buddy, I'll tag along. I could do 2 days. I don't know about
3 or 8 or anything.
Anything more than 2, I'm kind of checking out.
So. Now looking at the ongoing awards season, the nominees for this year's Screen Actor Guild Awards are officially out. Wicked and Shogun led with 5 nominations each for the 31st Annual SAG Awards, which honor some of the best performances in film and television.
Actors Joey King and Cooper Koch were set to announce the nominations live, but due to the ongoing wildfires in Los Angeles County, the nominations were announced by press release. The ceremony will stream live on Netflix on February 23rd with Kristen Bell as host. You can find a full list of nominees at sagawards.org. And the nomination voting period for the 97th Oscars has been delayed again, this time due to the ongoing of the wildfires in California. The voting period was set to end on January 14th, but it will now run through January 17th.
Nominations will still be announced on January 23rd. The 97th Academy Awards will be held on Sunday, March 22nd at the Dolby Theater as scheduled. Another major awards show, the Grammys, also announced it would proceed as planned on February 2nd. Recording Academy officials said the show is being revised to be put a focus on wildfire first responders and giving back to the relief effort. Taking a look now at what's heading to the screens. Month after releasing a best-selling autobiography, incoming First Lady Melania Trump is part of an upcoming documentary on Amazon Prime Video. Filming began back in December, 1 month after her husband, President-elect Donald Trump, won a second term in the White House.
A release date for the documentary hasn't been finalized, but it is expected to come out in the middle of 2025. And popular YouTuber and kids educator Rachel Accurso, more commonly known as Miss Rachel, is heading to Netflix. 4 episodes of Miss Rachel, ranging from 30 to 60 minutes, will debut on Netflix on January 27th. They're a curated compilation of her social media videos that aim to reach children in their early learning years.
These episodes will be available in English with subtitles more than 30 languages. More episodes are expected to launch later in the year. Accurso was one of the top earning online creators last year. Forbes estimated she earned nearly $12 million last year from her videos, toys, and books.
So I don't know how much you know about Miss Rachel. I have a very young niece and nephew, and they are obsessed. I have seen probably every one of her videos at least twice, and I am obsessed with, the passion she has behind why she does what she does. It's not just, oh, I'm gonna make videos for children. It's, oh, I'm gonna make videos to help educate those children and educate the parents of those children.
No, I've heard a lot of good things from Miss Rachel and even Bluey. I've heard good things about how both of those kids shows not only teach the kids, but teach the parent how to parent the kids. And I think that's just such a good step in children's shows nowadays, because I know there's a lot of random stuff on television now. So right. I'm glad she's coming to Netflix. It's going to do really good.
Yeah.
And looking at some pop culture news, officials in California have released writer and director Jeff Baina's cause of death. According to the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner, Baina died by suicide. He was found dead last week at his home in Los Angeles. Baina was 47.
Baina was known for co-writing the acclaimed 2004 film I Heart Huckabees. His widow, actress, and comedian Aubrey Plaza had been scheduled to be a presenter at the Golden Globe Awards, but did not attend. Baina and Plaza married in 2021 and had been a couple since 2011.
And a treasure trove of Bob Dylan memorabilia is going up for auction. Julian Auction says about 50 items and artifacts will be up for sale, including early handwritten drafts of Dylan's first #1 hit, Mr. Tambourine Man.
The items are from the personal collection of journalist Al Aronowitz, commonly known as the godfather of rock journalism. Among the items are multiple pieces of original art, including a signed oil painting from 1968. The auction is set to take place at the Musicians Hall of Fame and Museum in Nashville, Tennessee on January 18th. And Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are officially over. The couple's divorce comes a little more than 4 months after Lopez petitioned to end their two-year marriage. Lopez canceled her summer tour to spend time with her family, and they put their Beverly Hills home on the market.
This was the second time Lopez and Affleck attempted a relationship. They met more than 20 years ago and got engaged in 2002, but later postponed their wedding. By 2004, the couple had officially split. They both went on to marry others and have families before they reconciled in 2021. And another pop culture breakup, Jessica Simpson is separating from her husband, Eric Johnson. Simpson made the announcement on January 13th and noted the couple had been living separately for some time.
The singer and retired NFL player married in 2014. They share 3 children together, a 12, 11, and 5-year-old.
And Spider-Man co-stars Tom Holland and Zendaya are engaged. That's according to the reports by People and TMZ, citing sources close to the couple. The actors, both 28 years old, have not confirmed the engagement.
The reports come after Zendaya was seen wearing what appeared to be a diamond ring on her left finger at the Golden Globes on January 5th. Holland reportedly proposed at one of her family homes during the holidays. And keeping with Holland, just in time for a dry January, Tom Holland's non-alcoholic beer brand is coming to Target. Beero debuted in October, and Target announced the product has hit store shelves on January 7th.
Holland recently spoke candidly about his struggle with sobriety and creating Beero to feel included in social situations while people are drinking. Some of Holland's fans have expressed frustration that Bureau is hard to find, so the company hopes the Target partnership will help with that. Last year's sales of non-alcoholic drinks jumped 27%, raking in more than $800 million.
Shifting now to some legal battles, Argentine police say a 21-year-old hotel employee has been arrested in connection with Liam Payne's death. The suspect allegedly supplied the singer with cocaine before he fell to his death from a Buenos Aires hotel balcony in October. Police have not identified the employee by name.
The employee is one of the 2 people charged with supplying Payne with drugs during his stay at the hotel. A judge has ordered both suspects to remain in jail of the trial. Prosecutors have also charged 3 people with manslaughter. That includes a person identified as Payne's representative, the hotel manager, and the hotel's head of reception.
And lawyers for JC are trying again to get a judge to dismiss the sexual assault lawsuit against him and to sanction the attorney who filed the case. It comes after several inconsistencies in the accuser's allegations came to light. In the lawsuit, a Jane Doe accuses Jay-Z of raping her when she was 13 years old after the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards. Jay-Z has denied the allegation.
Jay-Z's attorney says the lawyer behind the lawsuit should have corrected the inconsistencies once they were revealed, and that the lawyer had an obligation to do his own investigation before filing the lawsuit. The accuser's attorney said their client remains adamant that she told the truth to the best of her memory, and they continue to vet her claims.
This is Jay-Z's second attempt to get the lawsuit thrown out. A judge previously denied his motion for dismissal back in December. And New York Magazine has published a story in which multiple women have gone on the record of accusing author Neil Gaiman of sexual assault. Gaiman is known for titles including The Sandman and Coraline. In July, Tortoise Media reported on sexual assault allegations against Gaiman and released a 6-part podcast covering certain allegations. New York Magazine spoke to 8 women about their experiences with him.
4 of those interviewed by New York Magazine also took part in Tortoise's podcast. Gaiman has denied all allegations against him, saying all encounters were consensual. Representatives for Gaiman didn't immediately respond for a request for further comment on the story in the New York Magazine. And Drake is suing his record label for alleged defamation. The suit involves the publishing and promotion of rival rapper Kendrick Lamar's hit Not Like Us. The Canadian musician and actor is seeking compensatory and punitive damage from the label, according to the lawsuit.
The complaint accuses UMG of launching a campaign to make, quote, a viral hit out of a rap track that falsely accuses Drake of being a pedophile and calls for violent retribution against him. Drake and Lamar are represented by separate divisions of UMG. Lamar is not named as a defendant in the lawsuit. A spokesperson for UMG denied the claims in the lawsuit and said it does not engage in defamation. And the wildfires in Los Angeles have caused several delays with several artist projects. Superstar entertainer Beyonce posted an announcement scheduled for January 14th was postponed due to the wildfires. In her Instagram statement, Beyonce praised the first responders who are fighting the flames.
The wildfires erupted a week ago and have been bolstered by strong winds and dry conditions. Beyonce said her Bay Good Foundation has donated $2.5 million to help those affected.
And Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are providing comfort to those affected by the wildfires. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were spotted at the Pasadena Convention Center, which has become a meal distribution and evacuation center. The two were seen speaking with World Central Kitchen founder Jose Andres, and as well as victims and first responders.
The mayor of Pasadena says the pair had also served food at the center. The Duke and Duchess are understood to have donated clothing and essential supplies. They are also believed to have offered their homes to their friends who were forced to evacuate. And actress Halle Berry is offering her support to victims of the wildfires. Berry said she plans to donate her entire closet to people in need of basic items after losing them in the wildfires. She is urging people who can donate to send in clothing for those thousands of people forced from their homes. Barry said she is also working with actress Sharon Stone on the donation drive.
Authorities say at least 24 people have died and thousands of structures have been destroyed. Now, they have warned that the actual toll remains unclear since authorities have yet to safely access many of those neighborhoods.
Thank you for tuning in to the second episode of the Pop Corner. You can find past episodes on KALB.com.
Just click on the 3 bars under the KALB logo, press the news drop-down bar, and find the Pop Corner. We will be back January 31st to bring you more entertainment news. Have a great day.